Good day, viewers. It's I, 96 Souls, Mr. NitroSilverNigel. Word call me, it's all good. It's time for a Season 2 thing, and we're all here for OCs. Let's do this thing in the correct way. Must remember the whole rule.
Attention. Please don't attempt to steal the images of OCs from this video. These images were commissioned and are not your property to copy. These artists had worked hard for this and the OC owner as well. Please respect the content creators behind this video and any others. Also, do not attempt to illegally download the music from the episode. The musicians had worked hard to create such a great tune. If you need help, please contact the email below on screen. Thank you for your time for reading this and watching this video.
They said it could have been done. GlowStick is here to stay. This is something that's new. Her hometown on the west side of Manhattan.
West Side!
Her occupation is a cat pony that carries all kind of ponies throughout the city. It's also only indicating that she's a DJ for raves. Her other status is, as says, is skater sounding named Hazard, which is her glowing trait only for the fact that it been exposed to her blood, which is reserved for later.
So does that mean update videos for older OCs?
No, not for a long time, but it's possible for popular OCs.
Before we begin this story, we must warn those that are sensitive about the birth cycle of equines would not like this next part. Please take out your stick bag and place it on during those moments that would make you sick. Now if you excuse me, we will begin this episode proper.
At the time, her mother, Silverbell, was unaware of her pregnancy when she accidentally wandered through the parts of Equestria that still was infected by hazardous radioactive materials, considered taint. Of course, Silver was unprotected as she traveled to this part of the world. Hospitalized for mild radiation poisoning, Silverbell found that she was 2 months pregnant and she would probably miscarry. With a slim rate of survival, Glow was expected to die before a full term, and her mother was advised to abort the foal, but Silverbell refused the abortion.
Well, we here on the NitroSilverNigel channel do not have a view on this topic. We believe it the choice of the mother about this option. We as people shouldn't place our view on others. People should do what they feel is right because morality is not black and white. Now back to the video.
5 months later, Glow was born premature and again was expected to die within a short amount of time. Glow was given immediate attention and placed in incubation nursery with constant care from the nurse ponies. For those long hours, the fate of the young baby GlowStick was up to grabs. We mean literally. I'm pretty sure that death was there, shading that list twice.
Nitricus, that is a tasteless joke. Baby death is a sensitive subject.
My bad. The very night after GlowStick was born, her nurse pony came in and noticed a green glow from the filly incubation pod. Nurse Mare looked in and noticed that the filly mane and tail was glowing, a natural neon green color. The tests were taken and it was sure that she soaked up most of the radiation her mother received when she would stumble upon the affected part of the area and absorbed it in her body. Much of radiation was just emitted itself as light energy as natural hair fibers in her body.
Oh my, this very news is just so sad to even hear. It's just so sad. It's just so sad.
Silverbell and Neon Shot named her filly GlowStick and put her up to put aside the fact that her daughter was probably going to die at a young age, and raised her as if she was a normal, healthy foal. Public schooling was not a problem for Glow, for her mane was not visible during daylight, therefore she wasn't singled out. As it turned out, the mane and tail was absorbing sunlight to convert into energy for glowing.
Much like those glowing stones that we see in the fish aquariums, much of those stones are absorbing sunlight and using that later to have a chemical reaction once the light source is gone. In a way, it's like a natural battery. Too bad there's no clear way to harness that power outside of solar panels.
As she grew up, there was more ponies that found out about her condition. Instead of the other ponies making fun of her, they actually welcomed her glow. As it would turn out, the natural radioactivity from the glow was so minute that it made practically harmless to her and others.
As you can say for the history books, this was pure ecstasy for the little filly. You can say this made a jolly good show, the young GlowStick. Glad to be of service, Sir Nitricus.
I'm a sir now. Sweet! Back to the show. Somewhere after these events, Silverbell and Neon Shot were lucky to have another daughter, named Pepper Rose. She was a pregnant pony with some radiation problems as the big sister GlowStick had. So there was that. Young GlowStick received her cutie mark and when she was messing around with her friends setting up a DJ party when she was 15. The event was so great that she could almost turn flips. As she grew up, she became a professional DJ. Due to the fact that it wasn't seem to be a very well-paying job, she started working as a cat pony as well. After about a year, she started living on her own. There was a robbery at her parents' house, and the robber shattered the joints of her sister, Pepper Rose's wing, leaving her very useless.
Well, that sucks for them. Now she's like a flightless pony bird. I know this joke is referring to another pony that's like this, but for the life of me, I can't picture their name. It'll come to me eventually.
The medical bills stacked up, and Glow decided to help out her family by moving back in with them until they was able to support themselves again. She now lives in a small apartment and works 2 jobs to help her parents and her little sister out due to the fact that her parents had fallen to death from medical bills between her her mother, and her sister. Now for the history. Not much goes on in the life of GlowStick nowadays, but she had traveled to many places around Equestria and met all kind of ponies. She still enjoys her job with a cat pony and live in the better parts of Manhattan City now. Now time for the good stuff, the personality trait. Pretty laid back, cool-headed, GlowStick has a winning personality. Not much can make her angry, but a lot of stress can make her cry. She has the occasional deeper depressed moments, but snap out of them very quickly. The special facts by GlowStick. Her blood does not glow. GlowStick's mane and tail does not grow back as fast as other ponies' manes and tails will, and when cut, the hair does not longer glow.
So much like Disney's Rapunzel, once that magical hair is cut, the cut bits no longer glow.
Her likes are the baked goods, orange juice, loud music, and sleeping in. Her dislikes includes hot weather, spicy food, onions, and pineapple on pizza. Really, no one likes. Now that I look at this awesome OC, I wish them the best luck in their endeavors. Now it's time to end the video, and I hope you, the favorite viewer, had a good time watching this. Now DJ, play us out!
The music of this video is provided by Doivas, a super fabulous brony musician, and the visual talents belong to Celestial Oddity, a strong independent artist in the fandom. The second voice actor is me, DeltaMX. Please support them by going to their links in the video description.
I hope you enjoyed our works as I did. Now remember to smile.